Hi guys, it's Candace from Beacon Hill Books. Today I'm here with the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0 video. I was tagged by Jess at Garden Scriptorium. Thank you, Jess. And I've seen this video and tag going around quite a lot. I think a lot of people have similar answers actually. Let's just get started. One, what genres would you like to hear more videos on Booktube? I think really what I need is on Booktube. I like the variety I can find. Sometimes the Booktuber has a variety within their own channel, or I go to certain people I know that specialize in certain genres. So I'm quite happy with what I have. I will say that when I first was watching Booktube, it was primarily YA. I think now that I've gone underneath into the non-YA Booktube, I have no qualms whatsoever. I love the community. I love what's happening. Not that there's anything wrong with YA, but it's just not my problem. I'm very happy with what Booktube is giving me. 2, what do you feel is the best way to make friends on Booktube? I think this is pretty self-explanatory. The more you interact with somebody, the more they're going to probably look at your channel, or maybe also if they have other social media platforms like Instagram or Twitter, if you can follow them there too, you get to know people a little bit more beyond just YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel funny because I'm like, does this person think I'm stalking them? I always comment on a lot of the same people, but that's because I enjoy their content and what they're reading, and I want them to know that I appreciate that, and I feel the best way to do that is by commenting. So that's what I would say for number 2. Number 3, what do you enjoy most about making Booktube videos? I would say I like the end product of the video. I don't super enjoy listening to myself speak. I'm happy that I get to talk about books, and then the thing that is most rewarding for me is to hear your comments after. And if you agree or disagree, or you have recommendations for me, if I like this book, that's really what I enjoy the most. On the flip side to that, question 4, what do you like least about making Booktube videos? I will say it's listening to myself. I do enjoy the faces that I make when I'm editing them. But right now, and I don't need to get into it, but my current setup, I'm on an old Mac, and it's old. It can't upload to YouTube directly, but it's the only place I really know how to edit the software as I want. So then I have to, once I edit everything, move it to another computer to upload it to YouTube. So my current technological situation is not great, but occasionally I'll just do an iPhone video, and I'll just make it work until I have to. So it is what it is. 5, what kind of videos, besides the typical videos, hauls, blah, 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 do you wish you saw more of? I'm kind of unbiased to this question. I do think it's interesting that, I don't know if this has changed or not, that people say that they get more views on things like book hauls rather than book reviews. Because to me, I would think most of the people would want to hear about book reviews. But every once in a while, I like seeing something different. I really like author spotlights, or videos like, if you read this book, then you'll like these books, but that can be hit and miss if you haven't read those books. But I'm very happy with even just like a regular, sometime a weekly type of update from the people I follow. I don't need anything special. So I'm pretty happy with things. What are some of your Booktube goals? My number 1 goal is to get better at reviewing books, because I want to do book reviews. I would say that most of the books that I read, I'm pretty excited about and want to talk about. And sometimes I don't because I'm too busy. but I struggle with doing good book reviews, and also just talking in general. So my number one goal would be to try and get better about doing book reviews. Number 8, what advice would you give someone starting Booktube? I would just say do it. Just do it. You won't be upset, and you'll meet some great people. And don't worry about if you have the right equipment or really how you look or whatever. You will find people out there that care enough about what you are reading and like similar things as you do, that they will watch you. And isn't that the ultimate compliment and goal of joining Booktube, is to find someone out there that is like-minded to you. For instance, this just baffles me that I happen to, follow a tree of how I find someone that I subscribe to. And I think when I must have joined and I found Mel at Bookland Adventures because I was trying to read diversely, and she had the Read Around the World book club. And then because Jess and Mel often buddy readed and, commented a lot on each other, I found Jess. And Jess and Mel both love historical fiction, as do I. And then because of that book club and Mel, I found Cheryl at CR Flames and she's like my book doppelganger. It's crazy. So I'm just so happy. I'm happy even with that little group, and then it has expanded so much more, and even my horizon of the genres that I want to read have broadened because of booktubers that I've watched. And not that I don't normally read. I would say one thing I don't normally read is poetry or short stories, but watching people talk about these books that are so good, I've just expanded my TBR and books that I've read tenfold. 9, what are some qualities what are some qualities you look for when watching BookTube? I think mostly I'm initially drawn to someone because I like the books that they're reading or have read. Or if someone I follow and I likes them. So it's pretty much content, really. So that's what I'm initially attracted to, but if you basically subscribe to me and comment, I'm going to subscribe to you. I just love that aspect. What's a fun fact about you besides you like to read or write? Or that I play the piano, I guess. I've played since I was in the 3rd grade. And I have since I've been slowly learning the guitar. But I have found that initially learning the piano made it so much easier for me to pick up other instruments and read music. Unfortunately, in school, because I was already taking piano lessons, my parents didn't let me get another instrument. So I played the xylophone, and I made All-State Vermont xylophone. Whoa, there was probably 2 people that tried out. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I am going to tag Laura Frey. Her channel is She Sleeps with Books, I think. And Jen at Remembered Reads, if you both haven't done this already. If not, if you're watching this, please feel free to do it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.